Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Puck. We bring you the good stuff. All right, today we got another simple recipe, very easy, a quick night dinner. We're doing salmon. It's only 4 ingredients. It's going to be salt, pepper, paprika, and some olive oil infused with garlic. Or you can just use regular olive oil. Use what you have. All right. So this is what I have here. What we got here now, let me move the ingredients out of the way. I got 4 salmon fillets with the skin on. All right. But I want a crunchy skin on the fish. So the best way to do it, you got to dry that skin out as best you can. So I've been having them, I washed them, and then I patted them dry. Then I wrapped them in paper towels. All right. So let me move this plate here. All right. Dry skin, but we're going to dry it even more. Another piece, dry skin. Because you want that skin to sear. You know, if it's moisture, it's not going to sear. Dry skin. All right, let's get that out the way. Get me a paper towel here. And I'm just going to go over them over the skin and just dry them. It takes a few minutes to do. All right. I'm not worrying about the flesh side. No, I'm not. And salmon doesn't take long to cook at all. A few minutes on each side. All right. That's nice. That is nice and dry. Nice and dry. All right. So what we're going to do now, which I made a mistake here, which I'm going to correct it because my board is wet. All right, so wipe the board down, nice and dry, and I'm going to put a paper towel down. All right, so I keep my skin nice and dry. All right, get them nice and tight. All right. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clean my hands here. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to season them all with some salt and pepper. All right. There's one thing I forgot to do. I do want to slice them. Very nice. Slice it. There we go. Now, I'm going to add some pepper. Okay. Now I'm going to sprinkle some paprika. You can use smoked or regular. Your preference. I'm using smoked. That's enough. And now, a little bit of oil. And just get it all rubbed in. You see where I made those slits? That flavor's getting right down into the fish itself. Right? There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Now I want to make sure my underside is dry. with this oil. I don't want to get it all wet and moisture and everything else. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get me another paper towel. And I'm going to start adding my fish to it. Which I'm looking pretty good. Nothing on the bottom. Now remove this one. And now we are good. And there we go. Now I'm going to let these sit for a few minutes to let that seasoning soak into the flesh of this fish. All right. And yo guys, the next step we're going to be cooking this fish. All right, so what I'm going to do now, it's time to get these salmon on. I'm going to take just a little bit of olive oil. Not a whole lot, maybe about a teaspoon. All right. Because I want to start searing the skin. All right. I want to get this nice and hot. All right. So let's get the oven turned on. We'll boost power where it'll come up to temp real quick. Let me get my salmon here. All right, I got my salmon. All right. So I'm gonna let this come up where it's starting to smoke, so I can sear the salmon skin off. But I made a video with my honey garlic compound butter. All right. As you can see, she's starting to smoke. So this is where I want to start getting the skin down. All right. Now this doesn't take long. It doesn't take long at all. Now I want to make sure that skin is down. Now I have my compound butter here. It's going to get loud in here because I'm going to turn the fan on. All right. All right, I'm going to reduce the heat just a little bit. Now I'm going to let that skin go until she starts to crisp up. All right, the skin has crisped up very, very nice. Let me show you. I don't know if you can hear that, but she did very nicely. So now what I'm going to do, like I said, that compound butter that I made, I'm going to add some to this pot here, to this skillet. There we go. Now I'm going to flip them and let them finish off cooking with this compound butter. Now I did turn the temperature down. All right. And now I'm just going to let them finish cooking off in here. All right, so when I'm ready to plate, because we're going to get something good to eat here today. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to place these salmon on the wire rack, skin side down. All right. Oh, yes. All right. That looks fantastic. Let me move this out of the way. All right. Get a little bit of white. And here we go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to top each one with a little bit of garlic butter. And voila. All right. So I'm going to get a plate ready, and I'm going to give this a nice taste, and I'm sure it's going to taste good. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to give this piece of salmon a taste here. Okay. Okay. Nice and crunchy. Be a fork. Here we go. This is damn delicious, everybody. Oh my God. Oh, by what I'm doing, you know it's good. Very, very delicious. Not dried out. Woo! Let me stop. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell, tell your friends and family about Cooking with Chef Pup, and I'll definitely see you on the next video.